Have you ever wondered if the world we live in is real? You know, the idea that everything we see, touch, and feel might actually be a computer simulation created by a highly advanced civilization, or perhaps an artificial intelligence? While it sounds like science fiction, this thought has seeped from philosophy into popular culture, and even into the serious discussions of some scientists. Today on Three Stickman Theories, we're diving into this mind-bending idea and exploring three key theories about why it might be true. If you're ready, let's push the boundaries of reality. Our first stop is a philosophical argument that popularized this topic. Theory 1, Nick Bostrom's logic game. Oxford University philosopher Nick Bostrom stirred things up quite a bit with an argument he presented in 2003. At the core of his argument lies an idea called substrate independence. Simply put, he suggests that consciousness might not be exclusive to biological brains like ours, but could emerge in any system that implements the right computational structures, like, say, a computer chip. So, is consciousness kind of like software that can run on different hardware? From here, Bostrom leaves us with a trilemma. He says at least one of the following three possibilities must be true. Extinction. Humanity, or any civilization, will go extinct before reaching the technological level capable of creating such advanced simulations. Bostrom calls this the post-human stage. Maybe a catastrophe, maybe we destroy ourselves. Who knows? Disinterest. Or perhaps those future super-advanced civilizations, even if they have the power to simulate their ancestors or their own history, will simply have no interest in doing so. Maybe they'll find it unethical, or maybe they'll prefer to spend their resources on other things. We are simulated. If the first two possibilities are unlikely, meaning post-human civilizations are likely to exist and likely to want to run simulations, then things get interesting. Because in that case, the number of simulated realities created would vastly outnumber the single real world. Billions, trillions of simulations. In this scenario, the probability that any randomly chosen consciousness, like ours, exists not in that single real world, but in one of the countless simulations, becomes statistically overwhelmingly high. Of course, this isn't definitive proof. It's just a probability calculation based on assumptions about future technology and the behavior of civilizations. But it's thought-provoking, isn't it? Theory 2, cosmic clues and glitches. But what if the evidence isn't out there, but right here, hidden in the very fabric of the universe we inhabit? Could our universe contain clues, or maybe glitches, like in video games, suggesting it's a simulation? Take the fine-tuning issue, for example. The fundamental physical constants governing our universe, like the force of gravity, the electromagnetic force, appear to be incredibly precisely balanced to allow life to exist. If even one of these settings were slightly different, stars couldn't form, planets wouldn't exist, the chemistry we know wouldn't work. Could such precise tuning be the result of some kind of programming or design? Then there are some oddities in the universe that some interpret as potential glitches or limitations of a simulation. But let's remember, these are just analogies, not hard evidence. Quantum weirdness. Things get really strange in the quantum world. For instance, a particle's state only seems to become definite when we observe it, or the idea that the universe might have a discrete, pixelated structure at the smallest scales. Could this be like the simulation saving resources by only rendering what we're looking at? The speed of light limit, the fact that nothing in the universe can travel faster than light, could this be a limit on the simulation's processing power or data transfer speed? The mathematical universe. The fact that the fundamental laws of the universe can be expressed through elegant mathematical equations? Could these equations be the underlying code of the simulation? Let's repeat. These observations, quantum mechanics, the speed of light, mathematical structure, have standard scientific explanations. The simulation interpretation is, for now, just an interesting speculation. Theory 3, consciousness, virtual reality, and artificial intelligence. Our final theory focuses on our own minds, our experiences, and our rapidly advancing technologies. First, consciousness. We don't fully understand what we are right now. This feeling of I, how we see colors, how we feel pain. Consciousness is still a great mystery. So could consciousness emerge in a non-biological system, say in a machine? While we don't know the answer to that, our technology gives us some clues. Virtual reality, VR technology, is becoming increasingly realistic. So much so that sometimes it's hard to distinguish a virtual experience from the real world. This shows us something. In the future, it might be technically possible to create simulations far more advanced, far more convincing than today's. And then there's artificial intelligence, AI. AI is advancing at a dizzying pace in areas like learning, problem solving, and even creativity. It's thought that future AIs might be able to mimic human minds, or perhaps even become entities that create and manage new simulations themselves. This situation also brings up a philosophical question. If we are in a simulation or living a highly advanced VR experience, does that experience count as real? Thinkers like philosopher David Chalmers argue that virtual reality could also be a real type of reality, one made of digital objects. If an experience feels real to us, does it matter whether its foundation is biological or digital? So there you have it. Three main theories supporting the simulation hypothesis. Bostrom's logical possibilities, potential clues and glitches in the universe, and the connection between consciousness and our developing technologies. However, it's crucial to remember this. The simulation hypothesis, as fascinating as it is not proven fact right now, just a hypothesis. There are strong counter-arguments too, like the incredible computational power such a simulation would require, or the lack of direct evidence. So what do you think? Are we part of a code? Are these oddities in the universe just coincidences? Which theory seem most plausible to you? Or have you had unexplained experiences, like déjà vu, that made you wonder, was that a glitch? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. Now, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to 3 Stickman Theories for more thought-provoking theories. See you in the next video.